Alrighty, how we doing? Picking right up where we left off. So we started the DLC, and now we went to go ask some questions to the Mr. Deadman.
A rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. But he died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it. Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath,
The cellar.
probably a crypt.
Oh,
We should
that's
tell
that hole.
Albic about this.
That's that hole in the center. Yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying this. We're picking right up where we left off. It's a beautiful monastery here. Hopefully we can find our way around in here. It is gorgeous over here. Nope, can't go in there. Taking the long way.
Look, maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
With you? Forget it. Go train with Carl. He won't put up with your shit.
You're about as much fun as a funeral.
You mentioned you know the herbalist, Joachim.
Don't think we're old friends or something of the like. We met once during my last visit to the monastery before my journey to Padua. When
Hey,
Zacharias
Davey.
mentioned him,
Welcome
I
back.
was glad to hear Joachim was still alive. He's growing a bit long in the tooth, you see.
So, you don't really know each other?
It's mainly my friend, Oswald Torvald, that knows him. He's the one that told me about Joachim originally. They've known each other for years, and though Joachim lacks a formal education, Oswald still learned much from him.
Oswald.
They write to each other frequently, and he visited Joachim several times. But his work won't allow him to anymore.
I see. So what's this Joachim like?
He prefers to focus on his work rather than engage in conversation. Though when he does let someone get close, he can be friendly. And if you need help, he rarely hesitates to lend a hand.
Since we're spending time together, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
Sigismund Albik of Unichov, Doctor of Medicine of the Prague University and Doctor of Law of the Padua University. Personal physician and advisor to His Royal Highness King Wenceslas in matters of law and personal affairs alike. Though if you're interested in the specifics of my career, I'd recommend asking someone more knowledgeable who can appreciate the complexity of my journey from a bachelor's degree in the liberal arts to the royal court.
Oh,
How is medicine in Italy different from Bohemia?
Massively. Though my local colleagues don't like to hear it. In Italy, especially in Padua, emphasis is placed on precise observation, analysis of causes and effects, and above all, prevention. Italians pay more attention to the connection between diet, environment, and health. Something I have tried to introduce here, albeit with limited success. Czechs are used to heavy, fatty foods and rely more on miracles than sensibility. Here, physicians are taken as a last resort. In Italy, a physician's word is law for daily life.
oh.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav, and Blazena were meeting regularly.
Oh,
There's
I wasn't
secret
supposed to
copying
say
workshop
that.
in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
Well, it's a long story, but I know for sure they were meeting down there. Those three from the infirmary, and the overseer I found dead.
Very well. I believe you. That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you
Nope.
notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
Are we
Sorry.
playing the big game of Clue?
What are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact, fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions. What was his job in the monastery?
Ernest oversaw all building and repair work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly, especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Yeah, send me to the Black
Enough.
Plague.
What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
So is this like fast forward a while or like?
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc malis omnibus liberatum, in requiem in gredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
shutting everything down.
What now?
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner well, you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
It's mint, rope, and leather.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Celerius.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
Can I ask you something else?
Of course.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That'll be all.
No problem.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right. Old Julian seems to think the sick can live on decoctions and ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well, maybe I could try speaking to the Solarius myself and see if I can, persuade him.
I won't stop you, but I've tried everything I could think of. What's your plan?
I don't know yet. I'll speak to him and try to find out what might sway him.
Suit yourself. Good luck.
Alrighty.
Did the illness break out in the crypt?
That's the ruin of Decay.
I need rope. Rope and leather. This is the... You said the alchemic workbench. Well, that's it. No, it's... Alright, so it's not here. Just for you, Davey. Let's check him out.
Oh, Christ!
Well, maybe if you would, like, straighten yourself out, like, that could not be comfortable. And what gives you the right to take up a little bit of this dude? Elbow. You shut up over here. I need rope. Rope and leather. Dude is loud. Does nobody have rope? No, you're not the only one.
If the sickness keeps spreading at this rate.
Leather, rope. That wasn't even worth.
have to watch out for those patrolling knights.
As long as God will, and as long as His grace the abbot requires. Yeah. All right then. But I'll be back soon.
So we have to sneak everywhere we go. I want my weapon back. Isn't there like, can I throw a rock or something? Yeah.
I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing. By all the saints, you won't knock it off, will you? Go on.
I'll use them, no doubt. But they're going to rust.
No rope, no leather.
And when they rust,
Oh, bloody hell, spit it out already.
it'll all swell, crack, water will seep in, and the whole thing will be fucked. We all look like idiots. Instead of pay, I reckon we'll get our asses kicked, and we'll be lucky if we get to leave in one piece.
You could have just said the spikes are fucked up. Christ, you always make things difficult.
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm not exactly feeling... Oh, my best. Tell me what I need to know. Oh, and I'll be off.
Christ almighty! What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, just don't come any closer.
What are you lot doing in the church, anyway?
We're fixing what we can, but you probably mean the underground bit. A pillar collapsed in the crypt, and now everyone's afraid the rest of them will come down too.
Do you know anything more about that crypt?
Not much. That's the other cruise patch.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Thanks. That'll be all.
Greetings.
God be with you.
We'll manage. It's not like we're doing much, so we don't have to eat as much either.
Easy for you to say.
Give me rope and leather. Ay, ay, ay. Can you go away, sir?
Damn weather.
Thank you.
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Come on now. You've no business here. Out. You can't be here.
Meh. Rah. Who does this guy think he is? I'm just lost. Ha ha ha. And we're in. You know what? We're gonna drop a quick save. That way, if we mess up,
I'm sick of this place.
Same here. That crypt gives me the creeps.
Boarded up and leave. Didn't you hear the foreman? We've got to hold out. We'll get sorted out somehow.
Yeah. Still, I don't like it one bit.
Better guarding up here than down there. That's
You say so. Come on.
how can I not find rope and leather? This is literally all.
That's one hell of a bloody pit.
Eh? I must be mad. Huh.
I wasn't supposed to be breathing it in, but... Do you have rope and leather?
I should have made that mask.
Where do I make the mask? Whatever.
A drawing of some kind of cross. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, rotting corpses. Eh? What's this?
Did I get leather? Oh, then I just need rope. No, really?
This crypt carries on.
Oh, I feel like I'm back in Skyrim.
Sure he found it.
A golden cup? Yes, please. Aha. Ah! Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Mother Mary. What is it? Did you drop something?
Brother, forgive the intrusion, but
You look troubled. Is something bothering you?
I'm worried about one of the brothers. I haven't been able to find him since the monastery was closed.
You sure you checked everywhere?
That's just it. I wouldn't dare disobey the abbot's orders, but none of the others have seen him either. So he must have wandered off somewhere outside the dormitory. Will you help me find him?
I'll have a look. But first, tell me about him. How will I recognize him?
Wonderful. God bless you. He's quite old. His name's Constantine, and he wears spectacles.
Constantine? That name doesn't ring a bell. Do you have any idea where he might be? Any favorite place of his?
The church is closed now, so he's probably not there, unless... He does like to spend time in the garden, tending the flower beds, caring for the herbs. In fact, he spends a surprising amount of time there. He might be there now.
Then I'll look in the garden first. Bit of fresh air will do me good. All right. I think I know all I need.
Till we meet again.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Aromatic oil.
Hey! What do you do with that lock? Gods! Do something about that, carry on. Someone was poking at a lock over there. Do something about it.
Easy now. I surrender.
The abbot's in charge here now, so you'd best get ready. You'll have him to answer to.
I'll cooperate. Take me to him.
Henry, I won't tolerate such behavior. The Lord is punishing us, and you've decided to pour oil into the fire. Are you completely blind to what's going on here? Thankfully, nothing serious happened. But think about what you did. Immerse yourself in prayer and search your conscience. The knights will escort you back to the infirmary. Stay there.
You have rope. Charcoal. Somebody's sick.
Have you seen a monk around here? Older fellow, wears spectacles. Name's Constantine?
I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell.
Listen, I know you're lying. So, you're a liar. And liars belong in hell. Is that what you want? Hell?
I don't scare easy with talk of hell. Anyway, I've got work to do. So if you'll excuse me... Farewell.
Do I have the recipe, maybe? Hey, Dark.
An old monk with spectacles. He must be the one Brother Athanasius is looking for.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
You must be the one the monks are so worried about. Shouldn't you be inside with the others? What are you even doing out here?
What a beautiful day the Lord has given us. I feel in my bones it might rain, though. But no need to dwell on that now.
Why aren't you with the other monks?
Ah, it's beautiful here. The birds don't sing like they used to, but at least I can still watch them. Don't you wish you could fly too? Soaring on the wind and gazing upon the wonders of the world.
What are you doing here in the garden?
You know, people often don't cherish the simple gifts life offers. At least not until they lose them. But why shouldn't one rejoice in each day and share that joy with others? Just look. The roses, for instance. Such splendor. I planted them here myself, years ago.
What? Are you even listening to me? I'm asking why you're not inside.
I heard you.
Well?
You're asking what I'm doing in the garden. Just look around. Where else could I wish to be in this very moment?
Inside? Because there's a contagious illness roaming around?
Look at me. What could some illness possibly take from old Brother Constantine?
Did you know Brother Athanasius is looking for you? He can't leave the dormitory, so he asked me to find you. He doesn't know what happened to you.
Athanasius? Yes, I suspected my absence wouldn't escape him. He's a good lad. Perhaps I should have said something before I left. And now he's worried about me, needlessly. Will you tell him that he shouldn't worry about me?
Why don't you just tell him yourself?
If I went back, I'd be locked in there for the rest of my life. I feel sorry for Athanasius. But I'm fine, and I believe that will be enough for him.
I'm not so sure about that.
I hope it will be. Till we meet again.
Alright, so we found that dude. Gotta go back to there. Will you just let me close the door? Cool. Walk past. But yeah, we're soon going to wrap up this episode. It's going to be a little shorter of an episode. Hopefully we can find the oil. Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I'm living, you're dying. Who's who? Well,
I found Constantine. He's in the garden.
And did you speak with him? Is he all right?
He says you don't have to worry.
Is he all right? Has something happened to him?
Don't worry, he's fine. And he looks content.
But then why hasn't he come back? Is he lost? Does he need help?
I don't think it's that. It seems he just doesn't want to come back.
What do you mean, doesn't want to? You have to convince him somehow. We can't let him stay out there alone.
I tried to persuade him, but it was no use.
Nothing to be done then. All we can do is pray for him.
Till we meet again.
I think it's down the gold. Maybe it's underneath here? Yeah, this seems about right. Go to the place with the books to learn the things.
Kitty! Kitty!
Oh, look at the cat. Can I just get
Please
it from you?
leave. Did you not hear the abbot?
Forgive the intrusion, Brother Librarian.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness, but obeying the abbot's orders might. Haven't you heard them? I moved in here so I could continue my work and keep the mandated solitude. So leave me in its safe embrace and go away.
I understand, but I've come on an urgent matter.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be. I don't want to catch the illness and stand before the Lord. Not yet.
Brother Librarian, I understand your fear, But remember our Lord Christ. Did he fear the lepers? And what did he say to the Samaritan who returned from the church to thank him?
Your faith has healed you.
You see? There's no need to fear the dreadful illness if your soul is pure.
So you believe this illness is a test for us?
Well, yes, I think it might be. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't dare pass judgment on the Lord's intention.
Ah, you've spoken wisely and humbly. I can never compare to our Lord Christ, but in your words I find comfort and a spark of hope.
May I ask you a favor, then?
But please, keep it brief.
Brother Librarian, I need your help.
What is it?
This might sound odd, but do you have that book where I could find a recipe for aromatic oil?
My answer may sound even odder. I do. It's on the stand over there. One of my brothers was searching for a recipe, an oil for hardened heels, from working out in our garden. Perhaps it will be of use to you as well.
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here, and I could use your learned knowledge.
I'm listening.
I came across this symbol of crosses. Do you know what it might mean?
At a glance, it looks like the symbol of the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
And are there any records here? Anything at all that might be related?
If memory serves, something should definitely be here. I even dabbled in it myself long ago. We have the legacy of a knight named Boleslav Bavor, who journeyed through the Holy Land and visited Jerusalem. There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I ran into some laborers down there. From what I gathered, they were trying to rob some of the graves, and they were looking for something tied to the Jerusalem cross.
By Christ, they were after the relic.
What are you talking about? What relic?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic. That's what got me interested back then.
What sort of relic are we talking about?
I don't know exactly, but certainly something very rare. I believe it's linked to Jesus Christ himself, but I can't tell you for sure right now. It's been many years, and even back then I never found anything substantial apart from Bavor's records of his travels. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was likely just Bavor's own fabrication.
Oh, that's a shame. It was just starting to get interesting. Still, I'd very much like to have a look at the travel records, just in case.
I'll be glad to show them to you, to examine, but first we must report those vile thieves to the abbot.
You're right. The abbot ought to be told, but it's probably not wise to burden him with it now. Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Once things have settled down, we can make sure those thieves get what they deserve. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet. If I manage to investigate the matter of Bavor more thoroughly, I might stumble on something.
Still, it's a serious thing. We mustn't wait too long.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, I'll explain everything to the abbot straight away. And now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's travel records.
Our archives are, shall we say, rather disorganized. It might take me a while to locate them. It's best if you come back tomorrow. I should be able to find it by then.
Of course I'll come. And thank you. Truly.
It's nothing. Actually, no, it's quite a task.
Is this where I get the lavender oil, cinnamon oil?
Careful!
We have to speak to the Solarius and then return. Since we're right here. I still didn't find rope.
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but you must understand that I can't. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks. 3 if we're lucky.
Then Albie could better get a move on. Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen.
Yeah,
one of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
Rude.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. But make it quick.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, we're probably going to end the episode on this. It was a shorter episode, but we got to search the courtyard, which gives us a good thing to start the next episode on. And then we just have to return to see what is going on with the plague in the crypt. But thanks for watching, Davey and Dark. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. And as always, if I missed anything or you have a suggestion, leave down in the comments down below. Thanks, everyone.